Cod fishing, a traditional fishing activity, usually takes place in cold seas such as the North Atlantic and the Arctic Ocean. Cod is a valuable fish not only because of its delicious and nutritious meat, but also because of its rich culinary culture in many countries. The process of catching cod often begins with long trips out to sea by large fishing boats, equipped with modern equipment such as trawls and sonar to locate schools of fish. The fishing season usually takes place from autumn to spring, when cod gathers near the shore to spawn. In addition to ensuring food supply for the market, cod fishing also requires strict management measures to protect resources and maintain the sustainability of the marine ecosystem. During the process of catching cod, fishermen need to pay attention to protecting the marine environment to avoid long-term negative impacts. Sustainable management measures such as size and quantity limits, as well as closed fishing seasons, play an important role in maintaining ecological balance. Some areas also employ selective fishing techniques to reduce the bycatch of other fish species or unwanted marine life. In addition to harvesting cod, these activities contribute to the local economy, providing employment for thousands of fishermen and contributing to the global food supply chain. However, climate change and marine pollution are increasingly challenging the cod fishing industry. Therefore, developing sustainable fishing methods and protecting sensitive marine areas are essential to ensure the long-term survival of the fish and the health of the marine ecosystem. To meet current and future challenges, the cod fishing industry is increasingly focusing on the application of advanced technology and scientific research. Researchers are working to better understand cod migration patterns, the impact of climate change on their habitats, and changes in the species' reproduction. Through data collection from onboard sensors, remote tracking technologies, and DNA analysis, the industry can make more informed decisions about when and how to fish. In addition, international cooperation between countries and organizations is essential to managing and protecting global marine resources. International agreements and multinational marine management organizations such as the Atlantic Cod Management Commission, NASCO, help coordinate conservation efforts and ensure that regulations are enforced consistently across countries. Finally, public awareness and consumer engagement also play an essential role in protecting cod and the marine environment. Encouraging the consumption of certified sustainable cod products and supporting environmental protection policies are effective ways to ensure that cod fishing can continue in a sustainable manner, while preserving the ocean's abundance for future generations. In addition to scientific and political efforts, public education and awareness raising about the importance of protecting cod are also important for the sustainability of the industry. Education and communication programs can help consumers better understand their food choices, encouraging them to choose cod products that are harvested using sustainable methods. This not only contributes to the protection of marine resources but also supports local fishing communities in working towards environmental protection standards. Furthermore, NGOs and environmental groups often organize campaigns and activities to raise awareness about the need to protect cod and marine ecosystems. These activities can include organizing community events, seminars and research, aiming to call for support from both governments and businesses. All these efforts, when combined and implemented in a coordinated manner, not only help conserve cod but also promote the sustainability of other marine resources. Maintaining the balance in marine ecosystems is not only important for the survival of cod, but also affects the health of the entire ocean, while protecting other marine life and the services the ocean provides to humanity, such as oxygen, climate regulation and food. In the context of rapid environmental change and increasing demand for food from the sea, close coordination between stakeholders, from regulators, fishermen, scientists to consumers, is key to ensuring that cod and other marine resources can be harvested and protected sustainably. And the foot efforts to protect cod also need to be accompanied by the development of new economic models and local initiatives to support fishing-dependent communities. For example, shifting to complementary economic activities such as ecotourism can help coastal communities reduce their dependence on cod fishing and create alternative sources of income. A good example is fish watching and marine conservation tourism programs, where tourists can experience the natural habitat of cod and learn about the importance of conserving them. These programs not only raise public awareness but also create business opportunities for local communities, while reducing pressure on marine resources. Research and innovation initiatives in aquaculture also have a role to play. Farming cod in controlled environments can help reduce pressure from wild fishing, while providing a more stable and sustainable food source. New technologies in aquaculture help to optimize production processes and minimize negative impacts on the environment, thereby protecting wild cod populations. Finally, continuous monitoring and evaluation are necessary to ensure effective protection and management measures. Modern monitoring systems, such as satellites and underwater sensors, can provide accurate data on cod status and migration, allowing timely adjustments to regulations and policies. In short, protecting cod requires a comprehensive approach, including collaboration between stakeholders, the application of advanced technology, the development of sustainable economic models and public awareness. Only when all these elements are effectively coordinated can we ensure that cod and the marine ecosystem will be protected and maintained for future generations. To effectively maintain cod conservation strategies, integrating data-based and science-based management approaches is essential. Predictive models and real-time data analysis from underwater monitoring devices can help managers better understand trends and fluctuations in cod populations. This information can not only help identify areas that need protection, but also support the establishment of more precise policies and regulations. In addition to the use of high technology, the involvement of local communities in conservation activities is also important. Local community organizations and fishing groups often have extensive knowledge of the environment and marine resources. Listening to and working with them will not only improve enforcement of regulations but also create consensus and strong public support. Education and awareness programs also need to continue to expand to cover more audiences, including children and adolescents. These programs can help build environmental awareness early on, encouraging the younger generation to participate in marine conservation and research activities. Working with schools and educational institutions can help effectively communicate the importance of cod and related environmental issues. Finally, the development and implementation of policies and regulations supporting cod conservation must be done on the basis of international cooperation. Issues related to the marine environment and marine resources often transcend national boundaries, so international agreements and multinational management organizations can help coordinate conservation efforts and ensure that regulations are enforced consistently across the globe. Only through comprehensive and coordinated efforts by all stakeholders, from managers, fishermen, local communities to international organizations, can we effectively address current challenges and protect cod and marine ecosystems for future generations. In addition to the conservation and management efforts outlined above, developing new research and experimental models in marine biology is also important to protecting cod. Studies of cod genetics, health, and behavior can provide valuable information about the factors that influence their growth and reproduction. For example, studies of genetic variation in cod populations can help scientists better understand their ability to adapt to climate change and marine pollution. Additionally, studies of interactions between cod and other marine species, such as predatory fish or small marine organisms, can help build a more comprehensive picture of the ecosystem of which cod are a part. Understanding this relationship will not only help protect cod, but also maintain the balance of the entire marine ecosystem. Increased collaboration with researchers and scholars from related fields, such as marine biology, environmental science and economics, can lead to more innovative and effective solutions. For example, research into sustainable farming methods and technologies that replace traditional fishing can help reduce pressure on wild cod populations. Patent and technology innovation programs can also help improve fishing and processing equipment, minimizing negative impacts on the environment. New technologies such as smart netting systems that can sort and select fish can help reduce the number of juvenile or unwanted cod caught, thereby protecting fish populations during the critical growth stages. Investment in research and development activities should also be supported by public and private sources. Governments, NGOs and businesses can work together to fund research and development and encourage innovation in marine conservation. Funding initiatives and public-private partnerships can help ensure that sustainable solutions can be deployed and scaled up. Finally, sharing and disseminating research results with the international community and stakeholders is essential. Creating platforms for sharing data and information can help countries and organizations learn from each other's experiences and lessons, and thus develop more effective cod conservation strategies. In short, protecting cod and marine ecosystems requires a comprehensive and continuous effort ranging from scientific research, international cooperation, application of advanced technology, to public education and development of sustainable economic models. Only when all these factors are combined effectively can we ensure the survival and prosperity of cod and the marine environment in the future. Providing specialized training to fishermen, managers, and professionals on new conservation methods and advanced technologies can increase the effectiveness of protection measures. Training can include sustainable fishing techniques, marine resource management, and modern monitoring and data analysis methods. Training support can also improve the capacity of coastal communities to manage and enforce environmental protection regulations. Local initiatives and projects can help improve cod conservation and sustainability. Marine protection projects, marine protected areas, and ecological restoration activities can help protect cod habitat and other marine species. Community projects such as mangrove planting or coral reef restoration can support marine ecosystems and create new habitats for cod. Advanced monitoring technologies such as underwater sensors, drones, and satellite technology can provide detailed and continuous data on environmental conditions and cod populations. Using artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning to analyze data from sensors and satellites can help detect trends and fluctuations in marine ecosystems, allowing timely adjustments to protection strategies. Promoting economic policies that support the protection of cod and marine ecosystems could include providing financial incentives for conservation activities and sustainable business models. Governments and organizations can implement funding programs for research, technological innovation, and community projects to encourage active participation in marine conservation. Coordination among countries and international organizations in the management of marine resources is important. International agreements and intergovernmental organizations can assist in the development and implementation of uniform regulations, the sharing of data and experiences, and the coordination of environmental protection efforts. International forums and conferences can provide opportunities for information exchange and the development of effective conservation strategies. Non-governmental organizations, NGOs, often play an important role in environmental protection due to their flexibility and creativity. They can conduct communication campaigns, organize community conservation activities, and mobilize resources to support conservation projects. NGO support can have a positive impact on cod conservation policies and practices. The development and implementation of environmental impact assessment models can help identify potential risks and impacts of human activities on cod populations and the marine environment. These models can provide important information for adjusting conservation strategies and mitigating negative impacts. In summary, protecting cod and marine ecosystems requires a comprehensive, multi-sectoral strategy and close collaboration among stakeholders. Continued efforts in research, education, technology and policy will help ensure that cod and marine resources can be maintained and developed sustainably for future generations. Research and development of advanced aquaculture techniques is an important part of reducing pressure on wild cod populations. Methods such as closed systems or raising fish in marine farms can help create sustainable food sources without harming wild populations. Investing in research to improve the efficiency and reduce the costs of these farming systems is also important. Improved monitoring and enforcement of cod protection regulations can help ensure that conservation measures are effective. Technologies such as underwater camera image recognition, satellite tracking systems and sensors can help monitor fishing activity and detect violations. Management agencies need to have sufficient resources and support to carry out these monitoring activities on a continuous and effective basis. Community and civil society involvement is essential in promoting conservation activities and raising awareness. Media campaigns, volunteering activities and public education programs can help build consensus and widespread support for cod conservation efforts. In particular, encouraging community-based activities such as organizing conservation events or marine litter collection programs can help increase public participation. Encouraging innovation and independent research can help discover more creative and effective solutions to cod conservation. Research funds and grant programs can support scientists and research organizations in developing and testing new methods. Recognizing and applying new research findings can help to adjust conservation strategies and respond quickly to new challenges. The application of integrated resource management models can help to maintain a balance between exploitation and protection of marine resources. These models combine ecological, economic and social factors to make sustainable management decisions. Integrated management mechanisms can include marine protected areas, controlled fishing areas and ecological restoration measures. Global policies and regulations play an important role in protecting cod and marine ecosystems. Promoting international agreements, enhancing cooperation between countries and ensuring the enforcement of international regulations can help to coordinate protection and conservation efforts. International meetings and conferences provide opportunities to discuss and develop global conservation strategies. Climate change can have a major impact on cod populations and marine ecosystems. Monitoring and assessing the impacts of climate change on seawater temperature, acidity and other factors is essential. Research on cod adaptation to changing conditions and strategies to mitigate the impacts of climate change should be a priority. Developing sustainable cod processing and consumption technologies can help reduce the negative impacts of the fishing industry. Processing companies can adopt cleaner production processes and develop value-added cod products while reducing waste. Promoting the consumption of certified sustainable cod products can help increase market demand for responsibly caught products. In summary, protecting cod and marine ecosystems is a multifaceted and complex task that requires interdisciplinary cooperation and the participation of all stakeholders. Implementing complementary strategies and activities such as the above can help strengthen current efforts and achieve sustainable conservation goals. A concerted effort in research, management, education and policy will help ensure that cod and other marine resources can be maintained and thrive for future generations. Businesses and industries involved in cod fishing and processing can play an important role in implementing conservation measures.